Hi, well, I'm here at an art fair, and one of the common questions that I get asked a lot is how do I package my work? I mean, customers come in, they purchase something off of the wall, and how do they carry it out, especially when it's raining? Because at this art fair, I don't know if you can tell that it's a little damp. You can maybe see some of the water there on the floor. This has been collecting over the nighttime, and it's supposed to rain off and on throughout this entire event. And so what I do is I have several ways I package my work. My small prints here, these are 8x10 size prints. What I do is I have this nifty setup on my counter. This is a Pro Panel counter. Links will be in the description to all of these items. But what we've done is we have made a homemade modified bag holder for this out of a 2x4 and a t-shirt bag holder. And then you can see the bags here. And so it makes it really easy. If a customer purchases, let's say they purchase this German Shepherd, and then I can just go ahead and stick it right in here, and they are ready to go with it. You can see back here, we have wired this up with picture wire and some picture hangers back here. A very homemade way to get the counter to stay attached, because if you don't do this, the side over here will come loose because there is Velcro under there that cannot be attached. And if you see under here, we have these metal pieces that it is wrapping around. If any of you would like a more in-depth tutorial on how we made this, just comment below and I will be happy to make one for you. Now, if I'm selling something that's bigger than this, I'm going to show you. This is behind my counter, and I have a box here, and I have some bags in here. These are just large trash bags that you get for leaves at the store. The great thing about these bags, even though they're made for trash, I mean, they're made for leaves, they look really good when you package your artwork in them, especially if it's large pieces off of the wall, and it protects them when there is rain really well. So customers seem to feel quite comfortable with this as a packaging. But one other way you might think of packaging, and I've seen people do this, is use shrink wrap. Now, if you shrink wrap your larger pieces, you're going to need somebody to help you. And usually I'm manning my booth by myself, and so I don't have like a lot of extra help. But if you had a couple of people with you who could shrink wrap your pieces, I've seen artists do that. It just, like I said, it takes more manpower. So if you're by yourself using leaf bags, and if you have smaller pieces, just smaller trash bags, I would suggest to get the kind that do not have any fragrance in them. So that way the fragrance doesn't get on the work. I don't know if it would damage your paintings, but just in case, get the fragrance-free ones. They're the cheapest ones anyway. And I like to get the ones without drawstrings, because the drawstrings make it look more like a trash bag rather than a retail bag. So those are some of the ways I package my art at art fairs. If you found this video helpful, you might like to learn how to save money on your art fair booth setup. You can watch this video right here. It's going to give you a whole bunch of tips on how to set up your art fair booth on a budget. All right, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.